Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Celebrity Cars. We're located in Las Vegas, halfway between Henderson, Nevada and Summerlin, Nevada at 7770 Dean Martin Drive. Come check us out. We've got Ferraris, muscle cars, and we have this 1999 30th anniversary Trans Am. It's an automatic car, and guess what? 7,000 original miles. 7,065 to be exact. Climate controlled garage its entire life. Has never seen rain. It hasn't been washed. We got the car. We always wash our cars before we do these videos. Don't wash it, he said. And here you have. So it hasn't been washed in I don't know how long. It's just been touched up here and there. Dust, your microfiber towel, your normal spritzer. And here it is so many years later, and it is absolutely in unbelievable shape. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to Celebrity Cars. I'm your living, breathing condition report. My name is Scott, and this is one of my favorite cars of all time, these fourth generation Firebirds. So I'm going to totally nerd out with you today. I know what you fourth generation automobile collectors look for. And what I do is I'm going to go over almost every square inch of this car. So in case you don't want to get on a plane, you just want to ship right to your driveway these days, at least you'll know the exact condition of the car. So I'm going to go over all of that stuff. There's a couple little surprises, but the main surprise is that this is a 7,065 mile Survivor. And the interior is all original, the paint's original. Again, we're going to talk about some finer details in just a bit. But we're going to go over this sucker. Make sure it doesn't have any curb rash. Make sure it doesn't have any rocks, chips, or anything like that. A 7,000 mile car should be just about perfect, right? Let's get started. We're going to take the top down. We're going to go for a drive. We're going to check out the brakes. We're going to look at the engine compartment. We're going to make sure that the shocks work in order to lift up the trunk. And we're going to make sure the convertible top works well. We're going to check and make sure the interior is still white, and so on and so forth. So today's your lucky day if you've been looking for one of these Firebirds. Okay, without further ado, let's just get started here. I will first say that this nose cone here is in just about incredibly amazing condition. We've got a small chip here, a small chip here, and I believe I saw one over in this location, but I've now lost it. Super small one there, super small one there. I would say the winners on the nose would be these two marks right here, and you can see a little bit of the blue has been marked away just over time on the eagle in the front. But if you could carefully pan the camera back and look at how beautiful this white paint is, and the fog light cones, these have always been cleaned out. There's no leftover crud. Over here, welcome to Las Vegas, folks. We got lots of dust around here, and most of these things come right off. There's a real small mark right here. Let's see if I can get this off with my fingernail. I can't. That's just a small mark. It's not a scratch. It's not a gouge. It's just a small mark. And all of these other ones are coming right off with my fingers. So let's get a good look over here at the passenger side and the lights and the glass. And then if you could come on over here and look at this driver's side, and we can get the nose taken care of, and you can see how absolutely exceptional this nose cone is for a 7,000 mile Survivor. If you're looking for perfect, well, good luck with that forever. Okay, let's work our way up onto this fancy hood while you're aiming your eyes at the condition of this white paint. I barely see a microfiber scratch. These stickers are in fabulous shape, brilliant color. The headlights look great. The color between the nose cone and the car is still very adequate. It all still looks good. We know that there's fading over time. This is very exceptional condition here. This whole side of the hood looks terrific. I see no bumps, scratches, or chips. Let's work our way down the passenger side, shall we? Here's your front fender. There's not a crack. Every panel lines up absolutely perfect. It's nice and clean underneath this reflector. This has been very, very, very well cared for. Your front wheel, passenger side wheel and tire. Yes, folks, this is original. They were, for the anniversary cars, they were blue and silver, 30th anniversary badge. Inside this wheel well is so incredibly clean. Let's work our way down the passenger side of the car. These graphics are in good shape. All of this is in good shape. In these vents, these black pieces inside the vents look brand new. We know that they fade quite a bit. Let's work our way down a passenger side here. And this is all, I don't see one scratch, one chip. Now, part of the surprise here, folks, is that these anniversary cards came with these feathering down the sides. The owner before, the current owner, decided that instead of using the stickers, he decided to have them painted on. They're in beautiful, beautiful shape. They don't match exactly to the original, but they get the job done. They look beautiful. They're painted on, and you've got no worries about the stickers coming off. Okay, let's see. I think I found a very small mark right here. Okay, I'm pretty sure a detailer could get that one out. And then right here is a real small chip. I have it locked at the moment. A real small chip right here in between those stripes. Other than that, this is all brilliant, all the way down the side. All one color, really sharp. Now, I hope you appreciate what I'm doing here. Nobody's gonna notice that, and nobody's gonna notice that. But I know how you fourth gen wackos are, because you're just like me. You wanna know the entire condition of the car. So I hope you appreciate this. This is something that only you would notice if you were here. Your friends aren't gonna notice it standing at a car show for certain. This car has won multiple awards in Las Vegas car shows, for a fact. A barrel of the wheel, make sure you look in there. Look how shiny that is. There's no curb rash. There's no fading. There's nothing going on with these wheels. They're beautiful. Okay, now, one thing I want to mention, these cars are really good to get dings in the side of them. Oh, this is what I wanted to mention on this side. There's two more marks right here. 1, 2. These two, hopefully you can get out by your favorite detailer. I would suspect you could, but you might not be able to. I'm just letting you know that they're there. All of this down here, this lower paneling, it's on there still, real nice and tight. Let's work our way around to the rear bumper. This is where you normally find a lot of road wear, especially from backing into things where this would split and spider web here, and over here on this side. Anytime these bumpers touch anything, they spider web, and they do it pretty quickly. Within 24 hours when they're damaged, you'll wake up the next day and you'll have spider webs all over it. I know these cars very well too, folks. Okay, notice the back of the car here, the Pontiac Insignia still has all of its paint in it. The back of the car, the tail lights, although minor scratches only from using a microfiber towel. Any polish will get any of these scratches out back here. It's all very solid. Nothing's been repainted. The exhaust pipes coming out of the back and the bottom down here are absolutely magnificent condition. Same thing with the other side here on this Trans Am. It's all terrific. And the only thing laying back here is dust. This is just a beautiful piece of paint back here. Every Trans Am owner is really proud to have that lower upper surface, if you will, of the rear bumper to look as nice as this. So it's in great shape. Well, I care anyway. My current Firebird doesn't look like that. I wish mine looked like this one. Okay, reflectors in excellent shape. We're working our way up now, the driver's side of the car. And once again, we're over here to the feather graphics, all tastefully installed and painted on. Okay, just so you know, these aren't gonna peel off. All very tastefully done, they look terrific. There's your driver's side, rear wheel and tire. Again, look at the barrels, how they shine. This is just absolutely exceptional condition, this automobile. I already looked down here on both sides of the car, and you have virtually no road wear all the way down the driver's side of the car. I'll get down here a little closer just to make sure that I'm 100% correct. Down here on this lower portion, I think this just needs some attention and needs to be cleaned down here, but there's no abrasions here. Nobody can see that except for you and when you got it up on a lift. And the driver's side door, like I said, is wonderful. And here's your front fender, all beautiful white paint. no chips, no scratches, nobody leaned against it, there's not a ding. There is a ding though. There is a ding in this car. And I'd like it if you came over from my left, and we'll work our way down the driver's side of the car. And then right here in this area is a small ding. Now, you purchase this car from us, you give us a call. We've got a dent guy, or his name's Jeremy, a Dent Pro. He's gonna get that ding out for us, okay? So when you take possession of this car, that ding won't be there, just so you know. All right, let's get a good second look at the top surface of the hood, and then we'll address the windshield and the convertible top and the rear trunk. Like I said, even standing over here at this angle, folks, I see nothing. This is just beautifully, oh, and check this out, come over here. This is another thing all of us F-body guys just drool all over. Look at the condition of this plastic all the way around. It almost has me drooling here. Look how dark and nice and black and brand new condition it is. Even the windshield wipers, they all look absolutely outstanding. This is very, very, very difficult to find, folks. Now, take a look inside here, as well as the front windshield. I virtually have no marks, no chips, no normal road wear in this windshield. Might need an extra cleaning, but other than that, there's no chips or chunks taken out of this windshield. Please take notice of the dashboard. These are one of the first things to go in these cars, unfortunately, and it's in brand new shape. I just said it. It's in brand new shape. It's perfect. Also, look at the top of the dash along the sides here. There's no cracks, there's no bumps, there's no funny business. It's beautiful. You can even look down into that vent and see barely any dust. It's nice and black down in there too. Just absolutely awesome. Let's skip over the hood. Well, no, we're not gonna skip over the convertible top. Folks, look how beautiful this convertible top is. I mean, not even a stain, not even a little one, nothing. He cleans it with a lint roller. That's what I would do as well. Isn't that amazing? The rear glass, it's perfect. And we'll finish off the paint surface by looking at this rear trunk surface. This is where your mom would normally throw the newspaper or the mail or some clothes, and then this get all screwed up. I do see like a mark or two from closing the trunk, but they're just marks. They're not cut into the paint. They're not cut into the sticker. They're just marks. They're just really light marks. There's nothing to write home about. Some wonderful shape. Okay. While the camera's still rolling, I'm gonna hop in with the keys, I'm gonna put the windows down, and I'm gonna put the top down. The cover for the convertible top is in the trunk, and it's wrapped and it's in good condition. We're not gonna put that on today, just have to trust me, all three pieces are there, and it fits real nice. But let's make sure this convertible top does what it's supposed to do. So I messed up my microphone the other day and we had to redo the interior here, so we're gonna continue. Wanted to make sure that you got to see the RPO codes on the door. Not sure if that was filmed or not, but I wanted to make sure that you gurus at home know all the options that this car came with. It's a pretty standard 30th anniversary car. Okay, let's look at this interior, folks. This is where things get kind of crazy because it's so beautiful in here. I'd like to direct your attention to the door sills. How nice and clean they are, the plastic getting in and out of the car, the plastic, this portion of the plastic, although really small marks from getting in and out of the car, they're really small, folks. The condition of the carpet is perfect. The plastic down here at the edge of the seat, this all makes a big difference to all of us collectors. All of this is in really good condition. The seat, I'll get out in just a moment so you can see that, but as you can see, the steering wheel barely looks used. The plastic on the dash between us and those lights are as clear as a whistle. There's no big scratches on this plexiglass here. Traction control system, this car does have that. Most of these had it. The convertible top button is right here. All these buttons are in as new condition. It all looks terrific. Got your Trans Am 30th anniversary emblems down there. Once again, this one with the number 1452. Inside the glove box, we have the books and the manuals, and I do believe, and I know, not believe, there is a window sticker that does come with the car as well. Okay, we do have that. We have a copy at the moment, and I believe we have access to the original window sticker. Don't mark our word on that. That's something that you'd call us about. Okay, as you noticed, the dash pad is free and clear of any breaks. It's in perfect condition. Also, another hard thing to find because these crack all the time. There's lots of replacement kits online to have them redone, but this is all original. And you notice the passenger seat is just the beautiful bright white that it's supposed to be. Inside these door panels, same thing, folks. There is a little mark you can see from over there. We don't need to get any real closer to it. We did not try to remove that. It's just a very small mark, if you will, leaving it alone. You can barely see it. But that, again, hope you appreciate this video. Now, the other thing too I wanted to mention, notice this on the door. I don't know if we've conquered this yet or not, but we're going to talk about this real quick. We were thinking about having these door panels replaced because it's such a low mileage car. This is the second most common thing besides the dash to crack. So this one is very minor. It's only about 1/4 of an inch long, and we've decided to leave it because it's only 1/4 of an inch. Now, if you please come over here to the driver's side, actually, I'll just close this door and you can see, maybe too far, this driver's side door is identical and the exact same size of the cut, rip, whatever. The current owner or the old owner of this vehicle said that that mark has been there for 4 years. So you do the math, all right? So again, they haven't gotten any worse, and we just decided to leave them alone. But just so you know that that's what's going on there. Please notice the pretty carpet and also the door jamb over there on both sides. You see how nice and clean they are, and free and clear of marks. Obviously, there's no headliner in this car. It's not a T-top car. It's not a hardtop car, but this is the existing leftover headliner that's in all of our cars, all of our F-body cars, and you can see how wonderful, beautiful condition this is. If it had sat outside or not in a climate-controlled garage, this would be destroyed. Same as these. These feel new. They have that extra padding in there. They're just absolutely wonderful. The plastic, the rubber, all of these gaskets all the way around are very free and clear of any dryness, still loaded with a bunch of moisture. The console here, there's not one scratch, there's not one gut of a ring. All those normal scratches that you'd wind up getting. Obviously this cigarette box has never been used, ashtray. And obviously, again, all the air, and this nice and beautiful inside this compartment. The back seats look terrific. The driver's seat has no rips or tears of getting in and out. There is the smallest sign of wear. So I will say that someone has gotten in and out of this car, but it's the smallest amount of wear. There's really nothing to share with over here. The back seats look like they'd never been touched, as well as the carpet, and the cup holders look like they'd never had a cup in there. Now the next thing, I know you've seen pictures on our website of this. This is where the convertible top is. It lays underneath these 3 plastic pieces. These 3 plastic pieces are one of the most common things to disappear in a convertible over the years. These happen to be in perfect condition. If we saw inside the trunk, which you will see on some of the photographs, that beautiful leather bag looks like it's never been touched, with the 3 compartments to store these 3 pieces of plastic. Like I said, these are in perfect condition. They were very, very easy to install. Let's pop the hood and wait till you see this. Oh, while we're popping the hood, you want to back up and I want to show you the headlight operation. So you got your park lights. We all know how pretty they can be, cruising around. And then got your headlights. And look how nice a condition they're in. The black molding parts inside, the lights themselves are just in terrific shape. I'm pretty sure that the guys have kept that clean as well, just so you know. And then for operational standpoint, if you could back up the camera just a little bit, they're all noisy. They're all noisy, folks. But what's most important is that they work and the motor doesn't continue and make that awful sound. So we're in good shape here. Oh, we were going to pop the hood. Let's pop the hood. Now, I would believe that all it would take is a little bit of your favorite detailer and your favorite rag just to go over a couple of these things in here, just to remove some of the dust, maybe wash away and wipe some of the residue on top of the washer fluid. But I mean, once again, guys, I mean, look. Does your Firebird look like this? No, it doesn't. Most people don't. Most cars don't. Just all the white paint all the way around. It's brilliant. All the color from the check engine or check engine oil to the power steering, all the labels are bright and shiny. I just don't know how you get a whole lot nicer than this. Look up underneath the hood too. Get the condition of all of that and how spectacular that is. The black here for the latches. I mean, it's just all in pristine shape. And this was kept this way. This wasn't restored or anything like that. All right. Shuts perfectly. Let's check out the trunk. The fun part about this car is I know where all of the buttons are. And there you have it, even inside the jams. These are something that I would be weird to clean all the time and wouldn't be shocked to see them dirty, but they're all done in beautiful shape. Here is the cover for, I'm not going to pull it out. We're all in wonderful shape down here. These are the covers for the convertible top. They're inside this bag. Here is your original CD changer. I can't remember if it's 12 or 6. It's never been used. Still, the changer is still in its original wrapping, ready to go into that CD changer. And once again, you can see how perfect they kept this car over the years. You don't get a whole lot nicer of an interior, folks. And it's pretty neat that this is a 30th anniversary and it's in this good a condition. Hey, let's take a look at the undercarriage. I'm going to blow you away. Wait till you see this. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back to underneath the 1999 30th anniversary Trans Am. Now, if you've been looking and searching the market for one of these cars, you're about to see something you probably haven't seen on most of them that you're looking at, unless they have, 500 miles on it, 3,000 miles on it. They should look like this car. This car, once again, has just over 7,000 original miles. I left it down on the left a little bit so you could see in the wheel wells a little bit better than when I have it all the way up. And right along the bottom of the car here, all the perimeters, I'll raise it up in just a minute, but I wanted you to see how nice this car's been kept. In its wheel wells, once again, before I raise it. Okay. We've pretty much already seen all of this, but once we raise it up, you'll get to see underneath. So one more time, just bear with me. I'm now over on the driver's side front wheel well. And we'll go down the driver's side. The lower valances are very important to you collectors, as they are me. And I wanted to make sure that you saw everything. Okay. couple little bugs left. Bright white in there, folks. Okay. Now, let's raise it up. Okay. And we'll start with the front and work our way back. You can see this portion, it looks like it's seen a curb once. It's really light. I'm pretty sure if we go over here in this direction, you won't be able to see it. That's a lie, you can. So this has met a curb down here. I'm gonna scooch down so you can see underneath the nose, and you can see how pretty and clean it is. And a quick shot of underneath and how amazing it is. All right, let's get up close. This is right underneath the nose cone. All these parts and pieces are still nice and black or still nice and white underneath. Here's your driver's side, front wheel tire suspension. Here's underneath the engine. And passenger side, front wheel tire and suspension, brakes, so on and so forth. And here is underneath the passenger side. You see all these hoses, all the clamps, nice and shiny, nice and clean. And let's start to work our way back. You can see this hasn't bottomed out at all. Sorry for the blip in the video. Finish up the back of the car. Here's the driver's side rear, brake wheel and tire. All right, and let's go around the borders once again, please, so you can see underneath these locations and directly underneath the door panels here. Although hard to film. But you can see underneath there, you see each one of those screws about a foot down from each other. It's nice and clean in those tracks. The lift is in the way, so I can't really get under there. But you can trust me, it's beautiful. Wheels are mint. And back down the passenger side. Now, on the passenger side here, 3/4 of the way down. See if we get it appropriately on film here. Bolt, bolt. Now you start to see those marks. I think some of the black can get out of there, but it is a little bit of a scratch. But keep in mind here, folks, where it is, all right? You don't see that unless you get up underneath the car. Other than that, it's very clean. It's not perfect, just a couple little marks there. But, I mean, geez, look underneath. It's just beautiful. Good shot of the vents. See how clean all this paint is down both sides of the car. More time into the wheels. wheels. And just super clean. Yeah, like I said, folks, market's going up on these cars like crazy. I want to make sure you get the right one that you're looking for. So if you want an expensive, super low mileage automatic that drives like new and looks like new almost underneath, about as best as it can be, this would be your ride. So if you're looking for these, make sure if you're not choosing this one, that you get a good look at the undercarriage before you buy. There you have it, folks. The undercarriage of the 1999 30th anniversary Trans Am. Well, as promised, ladies and gentlemen, we're back in the 1999 30th anniversary Trans Am, number 1452. I did notice we do have the traction control system option in this car. I'm not sure if they all came with them or not. Forgive me, I don't know. I just brought it out here. I just parked it. Guys and gals, you're all looking for these F-bodies, and I know this is a 7,000 mile collector car. Buy this one and enjoy it. It's too nice to not drive. It sounds strange. We're all in the collector car world as well, but I mean, this car is just so awesome. The one with 136 miles on it, keep that one wrapped up. 7,000 original mile car. Take it, go win some car shows, because this car is just unbelievable. My driver's side window's down. I'm going to put the keys in. I'm going to put the driver's side window up. We're going to go for a quick cruise around the block. I don't know if you heard that or not, but as if it were brand new. Driver's side window's up. We have put the convertible top back up because I knew you wanted to hear the condition and how it drives down the road, how many rattles and so on and so forth that it makes. So my foot's on the brake. I'm very, very excited to drive this car, even though it's just around the building. My foot's on the brake. My foot's on the brake. I'm in drive, and my RPM is about 550, just so you know. Wonderful sound in here. My foot's off the brake, here we go. Let's see how the brakes do. Doing about 35 miles an hour. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. That's all I've got to say. I'm going to turn the traction control button off just because I can. It's not like I'm going to do anything extra special or anything. My foot's back off the brake, back on the gas. Turn signal. Works great. By the way, these windows work like a charm. Like they're brand new, like they should. Side windows. Perfect. My foot's back on the brake. Now we're going to get up to speed here, about 45, 50 miles an hour. We're going to make a right-hand turn back into the showroom. I'm going to keep my mouth shut so you can listen. Foot's back on the brake. Right-hand turn signal. Driving this car makes me very jealous. Means I got to take my car back to the repair shop. It needs to drive like this one. Folks, if you're looking for basically a quote-unquote brand new 30th anniversary automatic convertible top, don't ever have to worry about the stickers on the side. They're painted on. The hood stickers are in beautiful shape. The paint is just about perfect. I give this car a 9.9, easy. Just the condition and the drivability and how beautiful it is to drive this car really makes you feel like you're driving a brand new vehicle. Everything tells you that. The condition, just looking at it, from driving it, from hitting the brakes, from using the turn signals, it's just absolutely amazing. Give us a call if you have any questions, okay? We've got service records. We have the window sticker. I'm going to make sure somebody gets a photograph of the birth certificate RPO codes on the door, and we're all going to be in good shape. Give us a call. This is the one you've been looking for. You can't get a whole lot nicer than this, I'm telling you. 702-818-1031 or celebritycars.com. Thank you very much.